So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Deftly out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kane, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Kane. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Van Dijk. And Bernal. Played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Played in deep. Hernandez tries to clear. Oh, it's come loose. Now this could be a chance. And another try! It's in! Kane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, given away. And here's Kane. Raul. Can he get on the end? Neymar! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Messi. Mbappe receives it in. It's Kane! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. And it's Serginho. And this is Kane. Thinks about Mbappe! Serginho. Raul. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Now it's Kane. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Raul. And it's Serginho. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Kane. Now it's Raul. Played out wide. Hernandez. And he's picked it up out wide. Rodri. Over to the other side. In towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Raul. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. And that's got behind for a goal kick. Akanji. And Bernal. Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space. Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi. And here's Kane. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi goes short. Hoisted in. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Raul. Serginho. And it's Serginho. This is Jimenez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Played out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's neat. Raul. Raul. And he's gone backward here. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Jimenez deals with that comfortably. Serginho. Oh, good spread. Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Out towards the flank. It's a searching pass. And he's straight offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 13. Teremos uma substituição.
Thinks one through. Kane. Messi. Marquinhos. And Jimenez. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the left. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's found a way for Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to pass it through. Played into the... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Valverde.
camisa 10.
Jimenez.
Camisa 26. Substituição.
Great vision. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And it's Valverde. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a throw. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Van Dijk.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Akanji.
acréscimo.
And it's Bernal. Nicely spread. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's come to nothing. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Opts for safety. Bastoni. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Quick look. Header!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still trying to have a good look.
Big chance! He's delivered all right! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rodri. And he's intervened well there. And here's Valverde. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, great feat, that.
Throw in. Oh, nice touch. Caicedo. Valverde. And this is Son Heung-min. Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Robertson picks it up out wide. Camavinga. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
They've played it short. Delivered, terrific header. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 32 minutes is number 32.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Big chance, must be! There's the shot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 35 minutes is number 18, Lionel Messi.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now this could be a chance. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's the chance to counter. It's a promising position. Pings it across. Kane herring after the ball here. Driving on and making good progress. Aimed beyond the defence. It is a corner. Messi plays it short. In towards the backs. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Bernal. Akanji. Now Van Dijk.
Two added minutes has been
And
indicated.
here's Mbappe. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. And he's onside. He is through. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And we'd like to inform you
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way. He's in space and looking for options. And this is Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bernal. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it in. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi looking to add to his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Strokes it back. Could try cutting inside here. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Can he get on the end of this?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Kane is flagged offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space. That's tidy. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Kane. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. Played out towards the right wing. Son Heung-min. Chance here to counter. And Jimenez. And it's Caicedo. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, sweet feet. He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? Back towards the middle. Backward it goes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. Played into space. Real chance! Messi. Valverde. Valverde couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Rodri, distributed tidily. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
I think we're just about done here. Valverde. Messi. And Messi! Oh, hang on.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
Hello, attendees. This is
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi, Son Heung-min. Robertson. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Son Heung-min. So much time and shot a goal! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. Nice looking ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Son Heung-min.
Fenerbahce clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Brilliantly cut out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. This looks promising. And this is Kane. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes short. He's got away. And he whips it across. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. He can run onto that. Now this could be it. And a chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scored for Fenerbahce after 38 minutes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Fenerbahce grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that has been clubbed away. Throw it. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Fagioli. And it's Caicedo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick announcement.
Well, it's been a
that
tight game, but one that's
today's
packed
match
with
is
incidents
now on
and
sale
talking
in
points.
the
A
stadium
decent
hall.
watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So we're into the second 45. Van Dijk. He's on it, can he get away? And Bernal. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Robertson looking to get on the end of this. Oh, sweet feet. Now here's the delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. Akanji. Kane. Nicely spread. And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oyarzabal. He can get that clear. A corner it is then. He gets big. Goal! Fenerbahce! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Fenerbahce take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Quarter of an hour into the second half. No, he refuses to take the bait. Caicedo. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oyarzabal.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Mikel Oyarzabal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. That's very neat. Mbappe!
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
And that has been knocked clear. Bastoni looking for options for movement. Here comes the cross, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Robertson. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Decent progress down the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And it's Caicedo. He's played it back. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Messi. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
And the keeper's got it again. Van Dijk. And it's Bernal.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, that's neat. No outsmarting him this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Messi. Robertson was in no mood for any of that. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Merino crosses it, he's got full. Oh, not the best of headers. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Opts for safety. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Nice looking ball. It's a goal kick. Well, there is the predatory Pippo Inzaghi, for whom 2003 proved a golden year.
Yeah, he started the season brilliantly, and everything he touched seemed to find the net. A season of real career highs in terms of goals.
Actually, his only 30-goal season, 12 of those came in Europe, and he achieved, of course, a famous European and domestic cup double.
And he exacted revenge on the club that sold him in the final in Manchester, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's what made it even more special. Showing good feet and instinctive delivery. Filippo Inzaghi, and that's really well manoeuvred. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Van Dijk. And Bastoni, looking to play him in. And it's Messi. Crosses it in. Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Messi. Now it's Memphis Depay. And he welcomes it in. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Merino.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This looks promising. He's played it back. And it's Valverde. Merino tries to think it through. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Bernal. Messi. No, he's just misjudged that one. Akanji can get it clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Akanji. Memphis Depay.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Valverde.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Marino. Now it's Haaland. And here's Inzaghi. It's Memphis Depay! Kane. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Kane. Threads one in. And he can clear it away. And the finish! Now it's Haaland.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
And he's forced to go back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodri. Over to the left. Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Marino. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
There's the crossfield ball. Bernal. Merino. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now, can they get him away? Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, what a climb! Yes! They have done it. They are level. You raise your game, and we raise ours. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It'll be a throw-in.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Great vision. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can clear their lines. Some front-footed pressing going on here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a promising run he's making on the right. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
Bernal.
Cavani. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Rodri. Akanji. It's a really well-measured ball to Messi. Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Merino. No, it's Inzaghi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Barella. Kane has found the net here, of course. And it's Barella. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. In comes the corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the...
Kane! And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Merino. And here's Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barella providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Mbappe. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Valverde climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. Messi. El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
Getting this one clear.
Cambio de jugadores.
What a throw in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's whipped a terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Barella. Diogo Dalot. And they've got a throw. Akanji. Van Dijk. Tries to play it through.
Habrá 3
Hazard.
minutos de descuento.
Can he get away here? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's looking wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Could move up a gear here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde, Kimmich, and Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde. It's Camavinga. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Mikel Oyarzabal tries to pass it through. Kane. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And he's found the net! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Another throw-in. Girassi. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Son Heung-min must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Kane. Bale. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Bale. Now this could be a... Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. Valverde. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga and Girassi. Valverde threads one in. Son Heung-min swept in. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Girassi gets a foot in here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. And it's Bernal. It's Van Dijk. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Camavinga and Girassi. Camavinga opts for safety. Akanji. And it's Kimmich. Valverde. Kane. Here's Oyarzabal. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's found the way through. He slings. Up he goes! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. Bernal. And it's Van Dijk. Bastoni. Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Son Heung-min. And it's Kane. Great vision. Look at the space here. Son Heung-min. There's the shot! It's there! Inter are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Kane. Goes for the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, sweet feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Danger averted for now. Bastoni. Oyarzabal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
He's picked his way through. He's won it. It's Bale! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Plays it across.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Akanji.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now it's Kane. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. It's played through for him. Mbappe receives it. And the finish! It's in! And they are right back in it. Hopes and dreams alive again.
Well, 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 who better to grab it? Situations like this just seem to come naturally to him.
Ha segnato al 71esimo minuto, numero 20.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's picked out the run. He's got full. There it is. And they have done it. We thought the dream was gone, but back they have come.
And a huge fist pump from the boss. He's got every reason to be delighted. Everything has gone to plan.
Numero 10.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Out to the left it goes. He's on it, can he get away? He is through, shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Kane. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi might just make this. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Spread out to the left, and here's Son Heung-min.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Very much into the last knockings. Camavinga.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Head out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Valverde.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
Lascia il campo per il numero 13.
Gerassi.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Kane gets a good foot in there. So that's it. It is all over. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Shot, surely! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rodri. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Yamal. He's through here. And this is Messi. And he's onside. And across. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Van Dijk. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Cute ball. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Akanji, nicely aimed pass. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's forced to go back. Pinged towards the front line. Bernal. Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Played back. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Shot a goal! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Driving forward. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Opts for safety. Robertson. Rodri. And here's Son Heung-min. Wriggles his way through. Looking for the run. Mbappe.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Caicedo.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Searching pass he's played there. And that's been one straight back. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi. And Caicedo. Messi. Robertson. And the ball is out of play.
Temps
Rodri.
additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's Bernal. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Here it is, crossed in, and he can clear it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Van Dijk. Nicely intercepted. Messi. Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So much. Tries a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
But inscrit après 58 minutes de jeu.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Lovely feet. Fired deep towards the back post. Saliba. And Caicedo. Rodri. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Akanji. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Caicedo. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught napping! Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get on the end of this? Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Messi. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pass is just off target. Oh, he's been caught on big chance! Goal! Into the lead once more. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Mali get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Camavinga crosses it in. Messi tries to clear. He's looking wide. That's very neat. He slings it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Messi. Ball driven towards the far post. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Messi. Rodri, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
De déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is...
Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been slung wide.
Messi.
Ødegaard. Van Dijk. Sarri. And it's Kimmich. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi.
Tries to pass it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's burst through! Kane finds himself offside. Kane. Picked out brilliantly. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. No goals as yet. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. And Bernal. And it's Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Rodri. Spread it left. Strong running down that left flank. Internacional applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone.
And the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Internacional! And it's Internacional who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, and you're paying a visit to your net.
Internacional have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, that looks a decent... Great chance! It's there! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. Spread out to the left. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bastoni. And it's Kane. Tries to dink it through. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Robertson. To Chelhanoglu. Robertson. Ødegaard. Robertson. And it's Ødegaard. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Ødegaard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Pings in across. Oh, what a climb! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. Mbappe! Played out towards the right wing. Messi gets into some space. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's made its way to... And Martinez! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Akanji. Bernal. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Now Ødegaard. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has been cut short. Chelhanoglu. Bastoni. Akanji. And it's Bernal. And he's forced to go back. And it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Akanji. Kane. And he's intervened well there. And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! 2 two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And the keeper has it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a promising position. Van Dijk threads one in. Oh, that's neat. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's straight offside. Internacional choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Camisa 21 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 27.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Bernal. He's found a way past. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So now the difference is 3. Kane, and it's Barella. Martinez, who's looking wide. Valverde. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Valverde! A real chance and a real let-off.
Internacional are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Substituição.
Great defending, strong and determined.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's... And the shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely shaped cross. Mbappe is onto this. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde, Martinez, Barella, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's delightful.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.